Hi guys, this is week 28. This is the second cycle of the year. This is the last month. So we're getting ready for stripe test and graduation next week. This is kind of a bonus week. So we did 3 weeks of wrapping up our forms, making sure that all the details were there. And this week is review week. So we'll be doing a warm up. We'll be doing some drills, pulling stuff out of the forms, and we'll be reviewing a bunch of forms. Next week, Monday's video is stripe test, and there will be video graduations on Tuesday for people who need to do that. If you're doing it live, Monday and Tuesday your stripe test, Thursday or Friday your graduation. So we're gonna start with touch the floor jacks. So here. And punches. Keep your feet moving, keep your hands up. Next one, ladder steps. So visualize there's a ladder and you got to pick your knees up as you step through the rungs. And knees. Make sure the standing one is bent. Other side. And kicks, front, side, back. And last one is skaters. Now, we left something out there. I think we left out the skaters should have come before the kicks, and then the kicks. So next time through, we'll get that back organized. Okay, so we're back to the beginning. This time we'll do regular jacks. Punches. And ladder steps. and knees. Other side. Okay, now we're going to go back to skater, but this time we're going to do a little bit different variation. These are called lateral jumps. So when I do skater, I touch my foot down in the back, which lets me get my balance. When I do a lateral jump, I keep my foot in the air. So you're using the muscles that stabilize the sides of your knee to force you to catch your balance, or to not catch your balance and tip over on your head, as the case may be. And kicks. Okay, so if you're warm, you can move on with me to the stretch. If you're not, pause the video or rewind the video and do another set of those. When you're ready to come back and stretch, we start here. Reach your hands up. And when you're reaching your hands up, what I want you to be doing is thinking about pushing your hands up against the ceiling. When I do this, I can hear all sorts of crunching across my shoulders and upper back. That's the goal. And then straight out to the front. So your chin is up and your back is flat. And then reach for the floor. Over to one side, grab your ankle, keep your chin up, and pull your chest toward your knee. And down in a side stretch. The goal here is both heels on the floor. If you need more stretch, put this elbow inside your knee and push it further open. Turn. Ankle out past your knee. Stretch your hip flexor. If you want more, push this elbow into your knee and push it away. So pushing it out that way. And stand up. All my toes are facing that way. My knees are straight. My chin is up. I reach my chest down towards the front leg. I should feel this in the hamstring of the front leg. A little bit in the calf of the back leg, but mostly front hamstring. Come to the center. Toes straight forward. Push your knees out. Other side, chin up. Grab your ankle. Down in a side stretch. Heels on the floor. Elbow inside your knee. Push it open if you need more. Turn. Foot out past your knee. Stretch your hip flexor. Straighten out your legs. All your toes are facing the same direction. Knees are straight. Chin is up. Chest down toward the front leg. And have a seat. Okay, so I'm going to sit here. I'm going to pull one leg across. If you can tuck the other one in and still get your butt cheeks on the floor, that's a better stretch. If you can't get your butt cheeks on the floor, then you're not stretching, so do it the way that I am. So I'm here. I got one knee up, the opposite arm. I put the elbow on the outside of the knee, and I push it across as I twist my chest. And then the other side. And then I'm going to start here. And the goal here is to have both ankles, both knees, both butt cheeks on the floor. And I'm just going to rock a little bit to try to get all those points down to the floor. Then I'm going to keep my feet on the floor. I'm going to pick my knees up and you're gonna turn to the other side and do it again. You want to push, like I said, this hip's not going anywhere near the floor, but the goal is both knees, both ankles, both knees, both butt cheeks on the floor. And then back to the other side. Keep your feet on the floor, pick your knees up, come across. And other side. Then put your feet out in front of you. Okay, my toes are pulled back. My chin is up and I'm reaching out. I'm not doing this. My chin is up. And up. Actually, you're probably not going to be very up, but okay, first thing we're doing is lunges. When you do your lunge, I step back rather than forward because I find it gives me more balance. You want to step back far enough that this knee is over the ankle. You don't want to be here. That puts a lot of stress on the front knee. So I'm just going to do alternating step back lunges. I'm going to come forward enough that I'm not sliding on the wooden floor. Okay, next one, bicycles. So when you do bicycles, down on your back, you're doing a sit-up. You're going nice and slow. I'm not really touching my elbow to my knee. I'm trying to reach my elbow, the opposite elbow, outside the knee. And my feet, the extended foot, is very close to the floor. If it's up here, it's way less of a workout. So keep them really close to the floor. Okay, then we're going to do a variation of push-ups. These are called V push-ups. Now normally when you do push-ups, I spend a lot of time telling you, get your butt down, get your back flat. These are more for your deltoids, where most push-ups are for your chest, for your buys, your triceps. This is more for your deltoids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my hands into a diamond, and I'm going to reach down, and I'm going to put my diamond on the floor. You should have the palms, your palm heels on the floor. My wrists don't bend enough to do that. But you want to be in a pretty small space here. And what I'm doing is I'm looking towards my feet or towards behind me, and I'm dropping the top of my head toward that space between my hands. And up. Next one, feet are out, toes are out at 45, hands are here. I squat down, I keep my head where it is. I lift my heels as high as they'll go, back down, and straighten out my knees again. Okay, next one is toe touch sit-ups. So you're here. Your head never touches the floor. Your shoulder blades can just, the bottom of your shoulder blades can just tag down. And you're coming up and touching hand to the opposite foot. And last one, these aren't going away. Well, actually, they may go away after graduation. I really like these, but I'm going to start here. Tabletop, pull back to L-sit. Okay, so if you're a beast and you feel like you need more, again, pause the video or rewind it and do that set again. Otherwise, we are going to go on and do some drills. These are mostly kicking drills. They come from the forms. The first one actually comes right out of Action Karate Form 1. I'm going to do a back leg roundhouse kick to a slide up side kick. So when I do my back leg roundhouse kick, I have to turn my standing foot. Knee's going to come up towards the target. Slide up, make sure the standing foot's turned that way. Butt and heel face the target. Side kick. Then the other side, turn the foot. Roundhouse kick. Slide up. Side kick. We go the other way. Turn the foot. Roundhouse. Slide up. Side kick. Turn the foot. Roundhouse. Slide up, side kick. Let's go back and forth. Again, turn the foot, roundhouse, slide up, side. Turn the foot, roundhouse. Look at your foot. Make sure it's facing that way. Make sure when you slide up, it keeps facing that way. Side kick, other direction. Turn the foot, roundhouse kick, slide up, whoops, side kick. Turn the foot, roundhouse kick, slide up, side kick. Okay, so do those. If you have a space, a longer space, if you go out in the garage, if you go out on the front walk, do a bunch of these up and down. Okay, next one that we're going to do is a double roundhouse kick. This is it's from Action Karate Form 7. Dual Hyung has a double kick round side. There's a Action Karate Form 7, the 3 attacker self-defense, all have multiple kicks in a row. So this is a good place. This is what we're going to think about here, is keeping your knee up between the kicks. Because what tends to happen when people do double kicks is they go kick, drop the knee, kick. So kick, drop, kick, drop, kick. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to keep your knee at height. So if you can't keep your knee high through the height, bring it down. Okay, knees are a legit target for kick. I'm never going to kick anybody in the head. I'm going to break their knees. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do double roundhouse kick. So we start here, standing foot's turned away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then switch stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next one. We're going to do a hurricane kick. Hurricane kick is an Action Karate Form 10 in Kids World, and for the Dons, Dual Hyung has a tornado kick, which is a crescent kick and then a hurricane kick. So when I do a hurricane kick, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to spin, pump, crescent kick. So going in the other direction, I start here. The leg that's in the back is going to pump. So there's my target. I look at my target. I look over my shoulder again at my target. This leg comes up, the knee faces the target, and then I kick. Okay, so we'll do 5. You're gonna do 5 on each side. My hips are still not wanting to do crescent kicks, so I'll do a couple, and then I'll count for you. Okay, so we start here. 1, drag, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we're gonna go in the other direction. So here, turn, look over your shoulder, drag, chamber, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I would like to do side kick. Side kick is, it's in Basadai, it's in Dul Hyung, it's in Action Karate Form 1, it's in Action Karate Form 7. So most of the forms that we're doing this cycle have a side kick in them. But I want you to do, we're going to start here, because when we're doing Basadai and when we're doing Action Karate Form 7, you're starting your side kick from a cross stance. So you're going to start, step behind, side kick. 1, step behind, side kick. 2, step behind. 3, step behind. 4. Make sure that when you step behind, you're turning the foot that you're stepping behind. When I step behind, those toes are going that way. 5, if I do it that far back so you can see my feet, I'm going to kick the television cabinet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if you feel like you got those, you're good. If you need more, do them a few more times. Then pause the video, go get a drink, and when you come back, we'll do curriculum stuff. Okay, so you should have had your drink, got all your stuff together. We're moving on to regular part of class. This is Karate Kids Advanced Week 28A. So to get credit for this video, send me pictures or videos to me, or actually have your, if you're in the kids class, have your adults send it to me over Facebook Messenger, and I mark you down. At the end of the month, I send Mrs. McCoy a list of everybody who did videos with me. So we're gonna start off with self-defenses. From the beginner curriculum, we have 2 self-defenses. The first one is shoulder grab with wraparound. So I'm gonna start here because I want you to see where my head is going in relationship to the attack. So my hands are up, I don't want any trouble. Somebody comes in and grab my shoulder. Okay, I'm gonna trap that hand so that I know it stays attached to my shoulder. Now I'm gonna step back. So now my head is this much further away from them. I'm gonna bring my arm up. I'm gonna take my elbow and jam it down into their elbow, which is gonna force their elbow to bend so I can come up underneath and pop their elbow. And then punch and cover out. If you're practicing this with somebody, please don't pop their elbow. Okay, but what you're doing, elbows bend this way all day long. Elbows don't like to bend that way. So if you hit their elbow and knock it down, and then you bring your elbow underneath theirs and you force it this way, they're gonna let go because it hurts. Or they're not gonna let go and they're gonna get their elbow broken and that's gonna hurt, so that takes care of the problem too. Okay, so we start here, hands up, trap, step back, wrap, drop, finish the wrap, break the elbow, punch, cover out. Okay, from the back, it looks like this. Trap, step back, up, drop, finish the wrap, break the elbow, punch, cover out. Okay, so we're gonna go through all of these, and then I'm just gonna randomly yell at you which one I want you to do next. Next one we're doing is overhead club. Somebody is trying to hit you in the head with a stick. Okay, stick is coming this way. The most important thing to do is get your head out of the way. So I'm gonna step here. I'm not gonna step back and away because then I can't reach them to finish the self-defense. I'm gonna step, visualize the clock, you're standing in the middle of the clock, you're gonna step towards about 10 o'clock. So I'm here, I'm stepping towards that corner. I am not doing a block. A block is force to force. I'm doing a parry, which means my arm is gonna catch theirs and use their momentum to swing down. Make sure you catch the arm. If you catch the stick, your arm is going to get broken and you will not be defending yourself. Okay, so I'm here, hands are up, stick comes at me. I'm gonna step out of the way, catch their arm, parry, swing it down. So the force, where they stepped in here, that force is now swinging around and I'm using it so this, the short end of the stick, which is in their hand, slams into their knee. I'm gonna take the stick away from them. Roundhouse kick to the chest or the face and cover out. Make sure you take the stick. So again, I'm here. Attack is coming. I get out of the way, catch the arm, swing it down, take the stick, roundhouse kick, cover out. And one more time. Stick's coming at me, get out of the way, parry, slam their knee, take the stick, roundhouse kick, cover out. Okay, those are both from the beginner curriculum. From the intermediate curriculum, we have 3 attack or self-defense. You've been practicing this. If you've been taking live classes with me, we've done a lot with this one in class. 2 people are grabbing you. Okay, I'll show it to you this way, and I'll show it to you the other way, because sometimes it's easier to follow. Somebody's coming at me. I'm going to stop them, let them impale themselves on my front kick, hook kick, crescent kick, so I'm hitting the side of their head. Now, I'm going to turn. They're holding my wrist like this, so I'm going to turn and grab so that I have them here. So I'm going to turn them, grab their wrist, I pull them in. Now we talked about this when we did our double roundhouse kicks in the warm-up. You got to keep your knee high. So I don't want to see kick, drop your knee, kick. I want you to kick somewhere that you can keep your knee at. Reasonable target, knee or the hip. Front kick, back kick. Now you're going to let go because you kicked them. Spin, elbow, slide up, side kick. So from the other direction, they're here. Somebody's coming at you. Front kick, crescent kick. Turn, grab, pull them in, front kick, side kick or back kick, spin elbow, slide up side kick. Okay, let's do that one more time. Somebody's coming at you. These 2 guys got your hands, so you can't put your hands up to protect yourself. Front kick, crescent kick, turn, front kick, side kick, spin elbow, slide up side kick. And then I'm going to cover out this way, so that I'm moving away from both of them. Because if I cover up from this guy here, I'm going to be walking back into the guy who's on that side of me. Okay, next one we're going to do, this is from the red belt curriculum. This is a book defense. Let's pick a different book this week. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's pick this. We pick Jackie Chan. Okay, this is a good book. Read the book. It's full of pictures. It's got some great pictures in here. Tells you all about the bones he broke. So I'm carrying my book. Most of us don't walk around with our books like this. You carry a book like this, you carry it like this. So this is how you're walking around. Okay, so I don't want any trouble. Somebody throws a punch at me. I'm going to get out of the way of the punch. That's more important than blocking. I'm going to get out of the way of the punch, and I'm going to use the book as a shield. Okay, so now, if this is somebody who is threatening me, I'm walking home from the bus stop by myself, and there's an adult threatening me. I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to block, and then I'm going to take this edge of the book and slam it into their ribs. Follow up with a kick and cover out. Somebody's trying to steal you. Doesn't matter if you break their ribs. What matters is that you get away. However, if this is a kid in school who's being nudged, you don't want to break their ribs. So what I'm going to do in that case, I'm walking along, I got my book. Hey, I don't want any trouble. They throw the punch, I get out of the way, I block, and then I'm going to take this whole flat side of the book and push them away from me with it before I cover out and go get help. Okay, so we're going to do that 2 more times, once for threat, once for kid in school. Okay, so I'm walking down the hallway in school, kid gives me a hard time. Don't want any trouble, don't want any trouble. Okay, block, push them away, cover out, go get help. Walking home from the bus stop or from the library by myself. It's an adult. Get out of the way, block, break some ribs, kick them, now cover out and run. Okay, so save that, practice it a couple times, and then save it. We're going to do something with all of them at the end. I can put that back or I'm going to lose it all. Picture's coming down. Okay, so last one we're going to do is side club with waterfall. That picture's going to fall as soon as I jump. Okay, side club with waterfall. Somebody's coming at you with a stick. Somebody's coming at you, you got to get out of the way. But sometimes when if they're swinging a stick this way, you've got the whole length of their arm, plus their stick, which is probably as long as their arm. And it's going to take you a lot of steps to get completely out of the way. So what you're going to do instead is you're going to step inside. Okay, if I got the stick out here and you're here, I can tag the back of you with the stick, but it's not going to do any damage. So the person who's attacking is stepping in here or even here, like they have a bat. The person who's defending, you're going to step in. You're blocking with this shoulder. Here's the waterfall, comes up. As you come over the top, you grab the turkey butt side of their hand. You step in and you push this down against the back of their elbow. We talked about this a few minutes ago. Elbows want to bend this way. They don't want to bend that way. So you're going to break their elbow and then cover out. Okay, so we do it going the other direction. They're coming at me with a stick. I step in and block with my shoulder. Here's my waterfall. I grab turkey butt side of their hand. I step in. I break the elbow. Okay, I can do a kick here if I want to and cover out. And one more time from this direction. Somebody's swinging the stick at me. Lock with my shoulder. Waterfall, step over the top, break the elbow, and cover out. Okay, so now what I want you to do, I want you to stand in the middle and close your eyes. I am going to call out to you what the attack is. If there's somebody in your house who will do this for you, instead of me calling to you, have them do it. But have them call you first and open your eyes before you defend yourself. So you're going to stand in the middle. Actually, you stand in the middle with your hands up. And when I call to you and tell you what the attack is, you're going to do the self-defense. Okay, so you ready? Your hands here, you're here. Hands are up, eyes are closed. And overhead club, go. Okay, then come right back to here. Hands up, eyes closed. Put a book in your hand. This one is a kid in school. Go. And back. Okay. Someone grabs your shoulder, go. And back to here. Okay, so this next one, when I say go, they've got your hands. Go. 3 attackers. And back. And back to here one more time. And this time somebody's coming with a sideways club like a bat. Go. You got it. Okay, so I would like you now, we're going to do the forms. I'm going to go through each form one time. I want you to do each form 3 times. We're going to do action karate form 1, action karate form 7, action karate form 10. We're going to do it once at normal count. Then you're going to do it once really slow. So you're focused on the details and on the intensity. And then you're going to do it once as fast as you can. Okay, so I'm going to show you action karate form 1 as fast as I can. Okay, so I'm going to start here. And then I'm going to do action karate form 7, slow, intense. So every move, I'm focusing on the details. I'm focusing where I'm getting my power from. I'm focusing on the intent, what I'm hitting. Okay, so. Here's the double round test kick that we practiced in the warm-up. Back up a little bit. Here's the side kick that we practiced in the warm-up. Make sure your toes are straight forward because your target's in front of you. Roll, or don't. Okay, so that was action karate form 7, slow, intense, details. And now action karate form 10, I'm just going to do it regular speed. Okay, so 3 forms, 1, 7, 10. Each one of them, half speed, not half speed, normal speed, really slow with intensity and details, and as fast as you can. Then pause the video if you need to, and get your sword and come back to me. Okay, you should be back with your sword now. We're gonna do the sword form 3 times. Normal speed, really slow with intensity and focus on the details, and then as fast as you can safely in your space without taking out the bookcase or the TV or the string on the overhead lights. Okay, so the first time we're gonna just go normal speed. We start here. If I start far enough back, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so that was normal speed. Now we're going to do it again. This time, we're going to talk about the details while we do it, and I want you to think about intensity in every detail. So I start here. Okay, somebody's coming at me. I want to get up and hit them hard enough that I'm going to, it won't really be like this, but I love the visual of cutting them in half and the top half of the body slides off the bottom half. Okay, so now looking that way. I gotta get the sword up to block. Their sword slides down, they're wide open, now turn and cut shoulder to hip. Look over my shoulder, I see somebody else coming. Drag my right foot back, block. Their sword hits, slides down, shoulder to hip. Back to the front, here's the attack coming. Sword is protecting my head, it's angled down. Spin. Okay, this keeps them at distance. They cannot get any closer to me. Up, roll in a step, cut, head height. Full orbit strike. Make sure you come all the way around. Cut again. Another full orbit strike. Up, roll and step. In, out, down. Okay, I'm coming straight down, but I'm not really hitting them in the head. Hitting somebody in the top of the head is not useful. Think about coming straight down onto the collarbone. Okay, then we're going to do it fast. I'm not going to go too fast in here because I got to watch that I don't hit stuff. But if you can do this outside, or if you have a big workout area in your house, you can go much faster. Okay, so I will see you next week for strike test and graduation.